lights are out and you stumble in the dark. You kept pushing on, but then you went too far. When your ship has sailed and all your dreams are lost, everything is wrong, you feel like it's your fault. Just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you, don't forget it. When life throws lemons, just call me. Just call me. Just call me. Just call me. You're stronger now than you ever been. You gotta leave now, it's time to catch the wind. You will climb up high and look through the clouds. And when you're feeling low, I know you'll bounce back. Oh, and just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you, don't forget it. When life throws lemons, just call me. Just call me. Just call me. Just call me.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Sim Racing Media Network. We are live here from the Nashville Fairgrounds, presenting to you the Racers Elite Xfinity Series. My name is Angel Santiago. I am joined tonight by my broadcasting partner, Troy Thomas, a name that I can say correctly, unlike Alan's. Troy, how we doing tonight?
Yeah. Well, I'm doing well. How are you, Angel?
Man, it's not bad. It's Wednesday. We're halfway through the week. I know you said you're just getting yours started, really.
Yeah. We're just getting it started, that's for sure.
Oh, man. But you know what? Nonetheless, I'm excited, happy to get ready to see these drivers put down. We have 120 laps here tonight at Nashville, and this is not the super speedway. I'm a fan of the super speedway. It's a track that I really like, maybe because I'm better with those concrete tracks, but this one, the Fairgrounds, this is a tough one. It's a short track to the T, I mean, and it's why I probably suck here as much as I do. Short tracks are just not my thing, but it's tough, man. You have a lot to handle between the pavement being old and just the bumps you have through the corners.
Oh, absolutely. This racetrack here has been torn up throughout the years, and you mentioned the bumps as well. We're always talking about tires, but this racetrack you're going to have to keep your car underneath you.
Yeah, and that's the drivers are going to get, if I'm not mistaken, if I get this correct, I think 5 total tire sets tonight. Yes, 5 total tire sets for tonight's race. Only one faster pair, and most weeks the Xfinity drivers don't really need that faster pair or all those tires. Tonight might be the exception. They're gonna need those tires, I think, depending on where these cautions fall.
Oh yeah, but they'll need tires, and clean air is king in any racetrack anymore. So whoever can get out front is going to look try to stay out front.
Yeah, track position. I think you said it best, especially with it being a short track. These Xfinity cars. I'll be honest. I've not had an Xfinity car on track here at the Nashville Fairgrounds, but knowing the way the Xfinity cars drive and just the way this track is, and just what we've seen in practice and what some of these drivers have told us through practice is that it's going to be a little bit of a struggle. You're going to have to be really patient here tonight, and I think that's where you said it perfect. It's going to be track position, but you're gonna have to. I think you're really gonna have to still save those tires, even in a night race still.
Oh, absolutely, especially here. I don't even think you can get full throttle until you're at least halfway down the front stretch or back stretch. So throttle input tonight's going to be key as well.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and bring up what the weather's going to be here for tonight. So the ambient temp going to be 69 degrees, 92% the humidity, man. I think they're out here in Florida almost.
We was just talking about that before.
Yes, we were. we spoke it into existence without trying here for these drivers. But yeah, that's what 92%. Yeah, it's gonna make this track very slick. As part of what these drivers are gonna be handling here tonight. 3 miles per hour winds not gonna make any difference. Clear sky at the very least for these drivers. The track temp being 70, gonna have some nice grip at least. I would say for them for this just over half-mile track. It looks like New Hampshire, just a little bit bigger.
Yeah, I kind of call it a mix-up between Martinsville and North Wilkesboro.
Oh, that's
a little bit more
one.
banking a little higher bankings in the corner, but kind of like a paperclip being at .57, so it's still a tough track to drive.
Oh, going to be very tough. We're going to be getting on board as well. Well, I mean, you guys all know I love getting on board to see what these these drivers get to see. Jesse, thanks for joining us in the YouTube chat. Yes, absolutely. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, say hello in the chat, come in and chat with us. I know I'm not always the most pleasant person to talk to, but we'll try our best. Oh, I'm kidding. We'll try our best, of course, to get you involved, of course, in the broadcast itself. Every once in a while, I'll forget to come back over and check, but Troy would knock me in the head if he remembers to. But yeah, no, we like to chat with you guys. Let us know. You let us know what's happening during the race itself. If you want to comment on something, hey, I think that's what happened here, or we love all opinions. Of course, respectful ones, and we're just excited here to be able to bring a fun race here for tonight's race, because I've gotten more into short track racing lately, Troy, because of how bad I am at it. I want to try to improve, so I've been trying, and I don't ever do officials, but I've been trying lately to work on it, and it takes a lot of good craft, but also just a lot of mental focus to make it work.
Oh yeah, and I think you said the big key right there is staying focused, because a lot of times with these short tracks, you don't have everything happens so quick, and you've got to be able to react, and sometimes you don't react as quick and get caught up in somebody's mess, but that's just the nature of short track racing.
I like the way you said that as well. There, just so much is happening so quick. It really is hard to gather yourself, and so Nathan, man, he's gonna be the guy qualifying on pole here tonight. With a 19.097. It's about what we were seeing speed-wise at the top of the charts in practice. Andrew Tefts very close there, only half a tenth off in second. Sean Dunaway and Chris Pendle there going to make up row number 2. Wow, Sean Dunaway was only 2 1,000ths off of Andrew Tefts' time.
These times are close.
Yeah, they are. I mean, look at this. Then you have Jacob Plank, Dennis Kane going to make up row 3, and up until 7th place, all within 2/10 of each other. That's unreal. For Lee Campbell there in 7th. Alex Teff going to be in the outside of row 4. Row 5 belongs to Jesse Fox and Brandon Honeycutt.
I can't see your screen,
yeah,
bud.
Oh, no worries. I'm just trying to get it. It wasn't moving fast enough. Here we go. Todd Slauson and Kirby Wainscott, they're in row number 6. Row 7 goes to Brandon Sanfilippo and Jason Burdick. Row 8, Devin Schwartz and Marshall Harris. Row 9 gonna go to Richard Odie and Alan Bergen, and then Shane Trotter gonna be the only person not to put down a qualifying lap here tonight. So kind of surprising. Usually see a couple more drivers not putting down qualifying laps.
Yeah, that is kind of surprising. So I bet his game plan is just right around the back for a little while and let the carnage take care of itself.
He was probably pleasantly surprised too. He's like, "Oh wow, more of you guys didn't come down." We're gonna have some time to go ahead and bring in our pole sitter here real quick. So let's bring in Nathan Mann. Nathan, this is Angel and Troy here in the SRM broadcast booth. You got me, buddy?
Yeah, I got you guys.
Man, not always we get an opportunity to get to chat with our pole sitter, but we're gonna go ahead and do so now. Alone here tonight? No teammates?
No, all alone tonight. Unfortunately, Logan got stuck at work. Wasn't able to make it tonight, so it is just me.
Well, we're going to be sad to not have Logan out here tonight. Nathan, we're going to know you're going to get ready to go green here soon. We'll let you go in a moment, but let us know what's going to be the plan to get you through 120 laps into victory.
I think it's just going to be keep the car clean. It's a super tight track. Really only a handful of grooves, and yeah, we'll just going to have to see. I'm hoping just keep the track position, keep it in the lead, and we'll see what we can do from there. It's going to be really hard to pass, so it should be an exciting night for the broadcast, hopefully.
We're excited for sure with it. So thank you, Nathan. Good luck tonight. Hopefully we get to talk to you with another victory.
Yep, thanks, guys.
Good luck.
Nathan Mann, pole sitter, wanting multiple races here in this season. The iRacing.com pace car going to hit pit lane. We're going to go green flag racing as they go to the Geico restart zone. We're green here. We're going to go diving down into turn number 1. Let's see how they make it through 1 and 2. Man, look how this fans out. That is a beautiful view. Just like that, Nathan Mann's going to come out to a nice, easy... Wow. We don't know what happened there.
No, I was talking to Nathan.
Yeah, you were talking to Nathan. It sent wrong one of us down there, so I apologize that. Nathan?
I'd rather be in the booth than that.
Man, that's not a great way to kind of distract your pole sitter. I'm glad that he got through. So, Troy, sorry for leaving you there.
It's a test.
I was like, man, what happened to Troy for a moment? I was like, oh, wait a minute, this is on me. This is not on Troy. All right, everybody. If that's our worst thing to happen to today, we'll be all right. Nathan Madden, of course, we mentioned there, great start here to the race for him. Already up here to a 1 second lead as he puts down a 19.29 that last time around. Andrew Teft gonna hold on here to second, but it is a battle for third between Chris Pendle and Jacob Plank. Jacob already up now 2 spots.
Yeah, Jacob Plant just makes it look easy. I'm sure Christopher Pendle just let him by too early in the race to be racing too hard, trying to steal your car out.
Yeah, I spoke with him before the race. Of course, he said that he's going to try to keep it clean here tonight, just give some space, and we do have our first caution of the evening.
Jason Burdick has crashed.
Let's go and see this number 23. I think he's the Buffalo Wild Wings car. Oh, yes, he's going to be easy loose. He's chasing this
in the turn 1 and
all the way through.
But luckily for him,
great
he did
save.
not hit anything. So
hey,
good job.
Yeah.
Good job, Jason.
Awesome job, Jason. Yeah, good job. Good save for you. Going to be in 18th and gonna use up those tires. Maybe not the way he wanted to. Odie,
yeah, absolutely.
I'm jumping over here, Odie, only because we got a charity on his here tonight. He said he wanted to bring out his the Sherry Strong.
Yeah, Sherry Strong, Martin Truex's cancer foundation he supported for so many years and still does.
Yep. So he wanted me to make sure we mentioned something like that because beautiful paint scheme as well. Alan, I know, also had he mentioned something about a charity, right?
There we go. Yes.
Team
Cancer
race.
charity in St. Louis, I believe. I hope I said that right.
Yes, no, it wasn't St. Louis. You're right. So. Sorry, go ahead.
It's a pretty looking car you got there, Mr. Allen. So. He's up 3 spots, up to 15th. Not too bad.
Not bad at all. Anybody else in the field? If you do have a charity that's on board tonight, let us know. We'd be happy to jump over and check it out. Nonetheless, for those of you that are in our YouTube chat, you want to have a quick chat with us, let us know of our 19 drivers here tonight. Where do you think the what position is the winner going to be coming from, at least from where they are currently positioned? So I would say if you think that Kane over there, the number 4 car in 8th is going to win this race, let us know. Just give us your picks overall, maybe. I'd say.
Yeah, that'd be a good little. Yeah, you tell us who you think's going to win.
Yeah, I mean, we don't overcomplicate it. We'll just go over to where who do you think is going to win this race? Of course, Nathan Mann seems like he could be the guy, and we're waiting for Andrew Teff to get up to the top, Mr. The boss man here.
Yeah.
There it is.
Looks like Nathan's choosing the inside lane.
Yep, they choose the inside lane. iRacing.com pace car back down pit lane. We're getting ready to go green flag racing again. Here we are from Nashville Fairgrounds. I'm going to have to make sure I don't say Super Speedway at one point. Nathan Mann into 1, going to easily have first. And Jacob Plank going to take second, hitting those bumps hard off of turn number 2. Wow.
He's a man on a mission right now.
Yes, he is. And he's going to go ahead and take second now, up 3 spots for himself. Andrew Teff going to go ahead and just let him on, or just go ahead and let him on by. He was going to fall back there to the 3rd position. They're going to go ahead and stay single file through at least the first couple of spots. It's a battle for the 6th position between Lee Campbell and Brandon Honeycutt. But no, Lee Campbell now, great run. Going to get to the outside of Sean Dunaway.
Wow, Lee Campbell doing it the hard way on the outside.
Oh, wow.
He figured everybody's on to the bottom. I'm going to go to the outside where the cars are not.
Well, so, I mean, that's the thing that, I've learned as I've been trying these officials and these short tracks, is that the preferred lane is only the preferred lane for those who are good at the track. So when you're not good and you're in the back, like me, everybody's stacking up there. So if you go to the outside and if you can just rotate it well with, good throttle control, then, you can gain a couple of spots, let caution come out.
Absolutely.
So and Lee Campbell showing just that. I mean, nice move. He's up 2 spots as well, up to 5th. And he's staying on the outside as well.
Yeah, he's staying about a lane up higher than the other drivers in this race. Maybe he's found something where cars works better.
Nathan Mann just put down the fastest lap of the evening. Almost hard to believe because Jacob Plank is still all over his back bumper. And you have to wonder where we're going to see the tires work out for these drivers as well. As we're now already 10 laps into this run and 15 laps into this race almost.
Yeah, I would figure about around 20 or 25 the tires will start to show, but they might. These drivers right now might be screaming for fresh tires already too.
Yeah, these Xfinity cars lead to that, and then when you put them on a track like this, it just makes that tire wear so much more difficult. And even with no experience here, I would love to be out here racing because it seems like it's a lot of fun. I did hear though that, which another reason why I would like it, that if we can get a good long run with these tires, as these start to wear, you're gonna start to see the drivers start to diamond the corners a lot more.
Yeah, absolutely. They got to start moving around and see where drips at. Inner low, move up just a hair and then come off low. So
look at 35. He's already doing that here. Oh, never mind.
Look like Devin Schwartz has crashed it somewhere on the racetrack.
Let me get back out of that. Yes, he is. Let's see here. He's at number 24 Toyota. Oh, he's gonna go in really hot, and yep, it's gonna go around on him.
Looks like he just drove it in too deep. Oh no,
Kirby Wainscott.
Yep.
Nowhere to
Just
go in that
nowhere
one.
for him to go.
Yeah, and so we're gonna jump on board for Kirby Wainscott for anybody watching to get an idea that this happens. As you mentioned at the top of the broadcast, how quick everything happens, and just there's nothing you can do, especially on these old tires. Listen on board here.
Yeah, Kirby's on the brakes. They just wasn't nowhere for him to go during that, and like you said, happened so quick.
Thank you, Kirby, for allowing us to jump on board with you. See the unfortunate situation for
Bad
you
luck.
there. Yeah, bad luck to start this race. But the good news is that they do have a fast repair, so that they can go ahead and get that repaired.
Oh, absolutely. But hopefully he won't need it later in the race, which sometimes that is bit me in the rear end before using my fast repair early.
Yeah, well, that's pretty heavy damage. Well, I mean, we say heavy damage, but I'd say, I guess, as long as it didn't, what's it called? You know, give you a meatball. Even then, I would. You know what? That's the problem. Though. I wouldn't risk it with a meatball. I would just take the fast repair. But if there's no meatball, I would go ahead and just let the damage repair as much as it can and go out there. It is a short track after all.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see how much required damage you got. Go from there.
All right, we got Shane. Thanks for joining us, Shane.
I'm reading it too.
Altitude here works well, especially on worn tires. Avoiding the bumps is helpful. The bumps unsettle the cars on the brakes. Yeah, but did you see the way that the 35 was driving over the bumps on the inside? I mean, this thing was just hopping and hopping, but he had great car control throughout.
Yeah. Jacob's got a good car tonight, so him and Nathan might have put on a show for us tonight. But it's early in this race, and anything can happen.
Oh yes, it is. Early on in this race is true. What I do find interesting is that nobody felt the need to come in for tires just yet. So.
Yeah, I think it's like this. At least the front 10 as track position is key.
Well, getting ready to go and start this one. We'll let you take this one away.
All right, comes Nathan out of turn 4 here, looking for the green flag. And Nathan shoots out of the cannon, and here comes Jacob Plank on the outside. But Nathan pulls right up in front of him. Instantly, the top 3 are in the single line. You got Andrew back here in 4th. And Sean Dunaway up there in 5th place now.
Yeah, we're seeing a great move by some of these drivers. You see that 35 got a great run. He's trying to wrap that yellow line almost, it seems like. That 35 is.
Trying to take the shortest way around here, but hopefully these bumps will unsettle his car, as you can see in turn 2 right there.
Oh my goodness, those two it is just riding those bumps like crazy through there. He's not trying to avoid them at all. I mean, and you're right though. You said he's just trying to find that clean air in the nose of that Dark Horse Mustang, but it's gonna be tough with that Nathan man in front of him.
Yeah, you can see he's trying there as he comes out of turn 2. Jacob Plank's looking for the lead.
Nathan's in the wall a little bit there as well. Off of turn 2, it's going to be the perfect timing for the 35. Gets to the inside, coming off of 4. We've got a new leader, Jacob Plank, going to put him to the top of the board here. What a great move!
Very good move. Now let's see if he can put some distance on the second place car.
I think, even that kind of caught Nathan by surprise, and because he just tagged the wall just a little bit, it was right when the 35 already had a good run. I think if Nathan didn't tag the wall, I think they're still side by side, coming off of the turn, and, they stay that way. But with him tagging the wall, perfect storm there for Jacob to take the lead.
Yeah, it was perfect time. Nathan's in the wall again down the back stretch.
Couple of them. I think Chris, you see Chris, the 94, he's got the right side numbers but wore off, but that's what a lot of these drivers were saying as well. You're gonna hit the wall quite a few times, kind of tag the wall the way you would at Darlington, but you're just trying to maintain yourself is all.
Oh yeah, we're gonna call it the Nashville stripe tonight. So we've already got
the colors right.
Already earned one.
Yeah,
yes,
got the old
red and white.
The old Winston colors right. So we are, and Jacob right now up to a half-second lead over Nathan Mann. Chris Pendle up to 3rd. Teft is now down to the 4th position. Teft, he's kind of on and off. Some races he's got very good. It seems like tire saving, and in other races he kind of falls off on tire saving. So, but I also like to see that first run with him. Because he's one of those methodical drivers that he wants to see how that first run goes before he kind of shows any more of his hand. And multiple of our top 3 drivers hitting the wall there.
It seemed like the 2nd and 3rd place car hit it, but going back to Andrew, you said he kind of reminds me of a Kevin Harvick racer in a way. First half of the race trying to figure your car out, then when it's time to make your car where it needs to be to win the race, Andrew seems like he's always there at the end. So
yeah, that's very well put, because he's typically their top 3. And I always joke with him when we bring him up in the broadcast booth, like, well, here we go, Andrew. You found your way back into another top 5 finish. Shane, thanks again. Yes, there was a great crossover there for the lead for Jacob Plank. But I was about to say that Chris was on Nathan's bumper, but here it is, lap 31. We do have a caution. And speaking of
note is crashed.
Yeah, speaking of Chris's teammate, Go ahead and check out what happened to Odie over there. And that number 78, Sherry Strong Toyota. Oh, he's loose.
Yep.
All the way through the
Don't
corner.
Oh, hit the inside wall pretty hard too. So
Yeah. Yes, he's rolling.
Yeah, Sherry Strong car have some damage, and he towed it to the pits. So
Yeah, I thought it sounded like the engine was gone there, and it looked like he was maybe just trying to give it a little bit more of a go, see if it'll make it, but unfortunately it didn't. So, yeah, unfortunate for him. He's definitely gonna have to take the tow there. And our first possible round of pit stops. Tires, you get about 24 laps a set of tires here.
yeah, this excuse me, this will be a good take on how old tires are against new tires. As Alex Teff is in the pit road along with Todd Schlossinger, and Kirby's probably still fixing some damage on this car.
Yeah, he's trying to find any opportunity he can to get. Yeah, he didn't take the fast spare. You do still see that front end damage there. So kudos to him to try to save it. Only problem with the short track is, well, pace car's already up off of 4.
Yeah.
You didn't get much time on your pit.
It seems like as soon as you enter pit road and get your damage fixed, here comes a pace car. So not a lot of time on these short tracks to fix cars.
I always feel like, at least for iRacing, short tracks shouldn't have pit limits or pit speeds, or at least pit speeds should be like double what they actually should be, just to give you an extra break, you know?
Oh yeah. We need every break that we can get sometimes. Some funny voice in my ear now.
All right, well, would you give it a try there again?
Chicken Flank's taking the inside on this restart here.
All right, come across the line?
There you go.
There it goes. All right. I get this wire replaced eventually. All right, the 35, Jacob Plank, he's going to be your control car. Nathan Mann going to see how he does as the second place one. Not as great at 35. Oh. Great jump. Nathan spinning the tires. Wow. Chris Pendo's going to steal second and go immediately to the outside.
Yeah, good move by Pendle there. Oh, Nathan's in the wall again. That's got to be the third or fourth time he's hit the wall in the back stretch. As Lee Campbell goes to the inside.
Yeah, I gotta see if he's gonna have anything for him there on the inside. Nathan definitely spun the tires, spinning the tires there. As bad as he did, I definitely think that it was the car wasn't ready to go into turn 1, and we've got our fourth caution here of the evening. Not seeing for 24. Oh, there it is. The 21 and the 24. They all got back going, actually, though. I'm kind of surprised they brought out a caution.
Yeah, it looked like he's 3 wide, but they kept it going straight, so NASCAR is kind of quick to throw the caution on that one that time.
That'll be a good break for those drivers that need some repairs done to their vehicles. I do wonder, though, does Odie get the lucky dog, because you saw him just coming off of pit lane, so I don't know if it considers him on pit lane or not. Nonetheless, it looks like he'll no, he won't get the wave around.
Or is he?
Okay, well, he will get the lucky dog, yes. So he came off of pit lane just in time to get the lucky dog.
Good break for him right there.
Man, because you saw him coming just off, and I say that because if you're on pit lane and the caution comes out, even if you were the first car 1 lap down or the first car eligible, you don't get that. It's you have to be on track to get it. So,
we got some more takers on pit road now. It looks like.
Yeah, Sean Dunaway, Alan Bergen, Alex Teft, probably just coming in, topping off. I mean, you're in the back already. If you get a nice long green flag run, we had a good green run earlier, so if you get a long green flag run, which absolutely capable, you just put yourself in a little bit of a better position to be able to do something different. You put yourself in a different position to be able to, get yourself in front of the leaders.
And you got to do something different than the leaders. You can't just follow them around. So strategy's already coming to play in this race, and we're only not even 50 laps into the race yet. So just trying different strategies to make it work.
Yep, we're getting ready to see what these drivers do.
Yeah, Truth Oak there on our chat. Great broadcast. I hate you missing the race, bud. Wish he's out here.
Yeah, I hate losing out there on Truth. I think Truth had an internet connection issue, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
Internet issue. Yep.
Oh,
you
he
are
said
correct. You are correct, sir.
I see it in chat. He said somebody took a pole out, so that would be the inconvenience for Truth, unfortunately.
It might have been him. I don't know. I've seen him drive.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me, Truth. It was. Oh my goodness! Thank you for joining us, of course, in chat. Thank you for the shout out as well there, and also missing out on Logan Joyner, as Nathan mentioned, his teammate. Those two have been going pretty good battles between the two of them over those Budweiser Racing ones. But right now, Nathan's in third, maybe wishing his teammate was back out here. Maybe some technical help.
Yeah, help him push him. Make it like a little mini track plate race or something. Help him push him. But we're getting ready to go back to racing here this lap.
Getting ready to go green here. These drivers side by side. 4 cautions for the 40-something laps. Overall pretty good. Only Odie's the only driver a lap down. And it's because he had to take a tow. That's why he's 4 laps down. So, iRacing.com. Go ahead, go for it.
iRacing pace car is out of the way as here comes Jacob Plank bringing him back to the green. Good start by Christopher Pendel. Going to fight on the outside, see if we can get that lead.
Yeah, Pendel going to
cut. 35 car to Jacob Plank is strong.
Yeah, it's really strong. Really, it's going to be a battle for second. Oh, they're going to be a little bit into the wall.
It looks like Lee Campbell hit the wall a little bit. So
Pendel clears pretty easily for second. I thought Nathan had a little bit more from there off of the turn. I think Nathan's just tires are probably gone at this point as well, but he's also just doesn't want to give up any more track position by having to pit.
No, you don't want to be in the back of the pack sometimes, because anything can happen there.
And I also feel like maybe Nathan just needed an opportunity to cool his tires, and if he can get himself a nice, decent run here. Oh, we got multiple drivers sideways. Great saves by all of them, though.
Good save, gentlemen.
That was the 23 of Jason. Oh, look at this. Jason Burdick, he's made his way up to the top 5. He's trying to hang on to it right now.
Yeah, he's involved in, I think I was our first caution he was involved in. Didn't hit nothing, so.
That is correct.
Good bounce back for him.
And then at 22, Todd Slausen's having a little bit of an internet connection issue at the moment, kind of coming in and out around some of these drivers, but looks to be stable for the moment. Jason actually hasn't pit, and so that's why you're seeing these drivers roll right on by him here on the inside. They do have the fresh tires, so interesting to see where the tires are working out for some of these drivers back here.
Oh, absolutely, especially if we have a long green flag run here. See how far up these guys with these fresh tires can move.
Well, let's go ahead and look on over that. The first driver with fresh tires, it's the number 21, Marshall Harris. Haven't talked much at all about Marshall. You see that right front got a little bit of some damage, even the right rear. So I think it's tires that damage a little bit everywhere. But I agree, it's probably happened to me a couple of times.
Oh yeah, I think every car is going to have a little scrape or dent on it after this race is over with.
All right, yeah, you're gonna hear. You're gonna hear everybody.
Got some issues.
Tag the wall a little bit. Yeah, Todd's is coming in and out with those internet connection issues. So the 21 now, 2.6 seconds behind Jacob Plank. But see, now as everything gets stretched out, this is where it's gonna be easier for these drivers to stay in front of that number 21. I think.
Yeah, absolutely they are. I mean, Jacob Plank's last lap was a 19.5 and Marshall Harris ran a 19.36, so he's about a little over almost 2 tenths.
Maybe I should look at the lap times before I say anything. Yeah, the 21 though, too hot into the turn. Great save.
It's as soon as we talk about it.
Oh, but that's a great save there, the 21 right there. Unbelievable, and I'm glad we got to keep it. We got to catch it on broadcast. We don't just have to see him go, running up here in 5th all the way down to the 13th position for no reason. Marshall had a great save there.
Yeah, good job. Good job, Marshall.
All right here. So we're 52 laps now. Yeah, 52 laps completed in this race. We're almost at the halfway point here.
Yeah, 4 cautions in. Not too. Looks like we're in the midst of a good green flag run here as the cars are starting to get spread out across the racetrack.
Yeah, we have, let's see, from 1st to 18th, all those in the lead lap. It's about an 8-second difference, which covers just under half of the track. We'll put up the track map here briefly. We'll do it by position number. And there you go. You can see the distance now across the track, about halfway there between that 1st and 18th car. The 19th one being Odie, running about 4 laps down at the moment.
Yep. So it seems like everybody's playing it calm right now.
So my question from you here is: there's going to be a moment in time where these drivers are just not. They're going to have to come in for tires eventually, or also fuel.
You know, and I'm sure these front runners who haven't took tires yet are hopefully that they don't have to pit under green either, because that could happen. And they could lose maybe 2 to 3 laps pitting under green here at this racetrack.
And never mind.
As soon as we say something,
Caution's out. Oh no, Marshall Harris.
oh man,
Oh, there we go. Loose.
yep.
Oh, that's minimal damage. I don't think that's a meatball by any means. I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, I agree with you. He just kissed the inside wall for a little bit.
All right, here it is.
And here come the front runners in. Let's see who else is going to pit.
And let's see
The
who
top
does
5,
it.
it looks like.
All right, and we actually will be competing halfway at one point during this caution. So we're going to go ahead and hit our first commercial break here of the evening. Troy, got to pay the bills before one of these bossmen here at SRM gets on us. And we'll be right back.
Oh yeah, we don't get them on us.
We'll be right back, everybody. All right. The lights are not off on the pace car. Let's go ahead and bring up Jacob Plank real quick here, Troy.
Yeah, go ahead.
My feet is just not letting me do that. Okay. Jacob, this is Angel and Troy here in the SRM broadcast booth. You got me, buddy.
Yeah, I got you. What's going on, guys?
We'll try to make it quick here. We know you're about to go 1 to green. You're restarting in the 9th position. It looks like you've had a bad fast car. Seems like you can really, really wrap that bottom well, but you're restarting in traffic here. What's going to be like here for the next 60 laps?
I think it's just kind of, pick guys off one by one. Just take our time here and avoid whatever wrecks may ensue in front of us. So we're just going to try to make our way back up to the front and then try to hold it there until the end.
think that's a pretty good plan. We'll go ahead and let you go from here. Sorry to make it quick, but we want to make sure you have your opportunity to get started here. Good luck tonight, buddy.
Yep. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, good luck.
All right, that was him there with the full eSense Sports. I'll probably say that wrong. We'll get that figured out in a moment. The iRacing.com pace cars down pit lane. They're back. Green flag racing. Brandon Sanfilippo gonna have a great restart there in first. It's a battle between Brandon Honeycutt and Andrew Teff there for second. We got cars wrecking in the middle of 1 and 2.
Yeah. Look like Sean Dunaway has spun it around.
Alrighty. Go ahead and get the slow. Okay, so
He had a little help, I believe, by Shane.
yeah, by that number 38 of Shane Trotter, and I think man, this is a 38 also was in there a lot hotter than he meant to be. Like he had him locked, like it was sliding already.
Yeah, it looked like they was bound to get loose, and just Shane just, like I said, went in hot and just finished him off, unfortunately. And then 89.
Oh, Alan.
Our boy Alan got also involved.
Let's go ahead and jump on Alan's view here real quick and see. He decided, you know what, I'm gonna go to the high side, and this is what happened to him. Oh, poor Alan. All right.
It sounds like my luck, to be honest with you.
That's always what happens to me. That's why I said it. All right, Alan. This is how quick it happens. Oh.
Yep. Didn't know where to go again, just like Kirby's wreck earlier.
Mm-hmm. Minimal damage though. Looks like steering straight. So.
Yeah, it just gives his car characters all.
There you go. I like that. It gives the cars a little bit of character. Those drivers who did not pit, Lee Campbell's really the only one who lost, well, other than Shane Trotter, but Lee Campbell's really the only one who lost a spot. Everybody else kind of maintained themselves up there. So we'll have to see how this next restart goes for them.
Yeah, like you said earlier, we got the Brandon battling going on up front with Andrew back there watching them. So Todd's up there in the 4th place, followed by Jesse Fox in the top 5.
Yes, nice move for Jesse there, all the way up here to the top 5. And I love the Sunoco paint scheme. There's always something about these Sunoco paint schemes.
Yeah, I guess it's the blue and the yellow and the red. I mean, I agree. It's just there's something about it. It's just the color scheme, I guess.
It just looks so good because, like,
for me anyhow.
Have you ever been to the Daytona, the Speedway?
I have toured it before, so I have been there.
So, and have you gone with where it was recently done with the new injections and everything?
No, I have not. It's been probably 5 years since I've been there.
Well, all right. Well, yeah, it should have been with the Sunoco, where they had the big Sunoco setup there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there, they have that big old mural of that Sunoco car, and just those colors on that entire mural just popped so well, and over there. And you're right. It just looks so dang nice.
It's just something about blue and yellow cars, I guess. I guess it's Dale Earnhardt's Wrangler car is also a famous yellow and blue car.
Well, I want to agree with you. I'm a Jeff Gordon fan, but I guess.
Well, it is what it is.
No, I'm poking fun with you, of course. No, it's absolutely a great color scheme.
Oh, absolutely.
These drivers are getting ready to go. We have our 6th caution here of the evening, but nonetheless, we're already on the back half of this race, and we're gonna have just over 50 laps to go once we go green here.
Yeah, it looks like Honeycutt's cutting down on Sanfilippo right there, coming into 3 before you get to the green flag.
We're gonna give him a lot of room, is what it is.
Yeah, he's painted him already.
It's gonna go down pit lane. Here we go. Not gonna be enough though. The 12 gonna have a great restart. Gonna clear him right up to the top. But that does allow Brandon Honeycutt to get right down in front of the 98. He's gonna give him the room anyways, but that'll give him the run off to clear for second easily.
Yeah, but look who's up there in 4th place now already.
Oh, man. Jacob Plankin. He's just wrapping that bottom so well. And you see that everybody jumping right to the bottom again to just try to protect it and stay in front of him.
Yeah, the bottom's the way to be right now, but,
I just said, nope, I'm good. Just go by me.
Yeah, these guys with the older tires, though, they just can't hold their car down there like they need to. And then Jacob's just driving through them bumps.
Well, he was driving through those bumps even on those old tires earlier. You saw the way he was. I mean, it was unreal.
no fear in that man tonight. He's wanting to get that checkered flag, that's for sure.
Well, maybe that's what it takes, that no fear attitude, because, man, it seems like it just glides over those bumps.
Yeah, I mean, you see the car bouncing up and down, but it's not affecting him at all. Oh, here's a good view.
Yeah, who I've been waiting for. Oh. Oh, man, that is dizzy.
I give you motion sickness for too long.
Look here, 3 and 4. So it seems rougher in the middle of 3 and 4, but rougher, and it's rough through the off of 2.
Yep.
Oh man. Oh, we got a caution here.
Yeah, it looks like Alex has crashed.
Oh no, let's see here. This number 43 Affleck car of Alex Teft. Oh man, and Jason Burdick just got a little bit loose. Oh my.
Our man Allen came flying through there.
Oh my god, he shot through like a ping ball.
He did, poor fella.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, so what happened there, from the looks of it, is at 23 he just got loose off of the corner, and he had it kept together, and it just barely hooked the 43 enough, and they just got stuck together. And when you're stuck together, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah, it don't take much. If you're stuck together, you're just along for the ride. As Andrews here is coming down pit road, possibly for the last time.
Love this view coming down pit lane here. Oh man, the 23 gonna have some steering issues there as he's trying to get down in there.
Been there, done that before as well.
Oh man, well I mean you see how hard it is to turn into the corner into this pit lane. If you got steering issues after an accident, it's gotta be so much worse.
Yeah, that's about as bad as pitting in Hickory's. So.
What's the other one? Milwaukee.
Milwaukee, yes,
oh,
Milwaukee.
Goodness.
At least in Milwaukee, you're off the corner a little bit.
That is true. Oh man. All right, lap 75, and again, in these caution laps, they tick away quickly. I mean, what are these caution laps? What, maybe 40 second caution laps?
Yeah, maybe 30, 40. Yeah, you're correct on that.
Oh, 45, yeah.
Yeah, 45. So
that's a lap at most regular tracks. So.
Yeah, yes, sir. I mean, like at Charlotte, I mean, it's a little.
Gosh, man, you can even see you can even see the bumps as just they drive, through the corner, while they're driving slow. So we're gonna be here just with Sanfilippo, your current leader, up 12 spots right now from 13th starting position.
Well, good run for him so far. So, but unfortunately for him, that cat in that 35 spot, 35 car is in 3rd place. So.
Yeah, 35. He's gonna be looking. Looks like we should be now 2 to green. Lights are still on, so next time we'll be 1 to green. We'll jump on board when they're full speed, but even this just.
Yeah, look, you can see it. Look at that.
And it was like it's bobbing up and down. It's almost like you're on a roller coaster through there.
Yeah, it's like you're going down on top of the roller coaster.
Can't wait to see what that looks
Couldn't
like.
imagine what it feels like in the car.
Oh my goodness! Well, we'll definitely be jumping on board there to be able to show what you exactly what you're asking for.
You get what you ask for sometimes, don't you?
I aim to please, Troy. I aim to please. These drivers are going to be aiming to please all the race fans here tonight. We're going to have a now almost 40 lap shootout here, and with Brandon Sanfilippo going to take that inside, with the Brandon Honeycutt on his outside.
And then you got the 2 fastest cars from the first half of the race back in 3rd and 4th, and Jacob Plank and Nathan Mann. So
I think Sanfilippo's got his own brand on there. Probably never noticed that. All right, let's go ahead and take us away, Troy.
as we come, the Brandons are pulling us to the green flag. Green flag is waving, and we're off racing again as Sanfilippo jumps out to lead. He has got perfect starts the past couple of caution restarts.
You're right. He's doing a great job of it.
Nathan Plank's trying to put that nose inside of Brandon Sanfilippo right there in the middle of 3 and 4.
That 35, he's got a great run with those fresh tires. Comes up off of 4, going to get to the inside of him. The 12 is still going to lead that lap. Oh, he's going to send it a little too hard.
Pushed up.
But he's got a good run still off of 2, but I expect that 35 to clear him once they go into 3.
Yeah, he's clear now. He's gonna fight. Nope,
He wanted to, but he
he
couldn't.
did.
It's just not enough in his
Jacob
tires.
Blank is just as soon as I say this, I mean he's hugging that bottom yellow line like nobody else tonight.
Yeah, Jacob is just gone. He's going to be gone now as these drivers look to just settle in and hold off the rest of these that have not have an opportunity to make it through. Nathan Mann, just seems like he's stuck in traffic. Lee Campbell's actually the next driver with fresh tires.
Yeah, Lee Campbell just passed Nathan Mann on the outside again, so he was doing that earlier in the race and made it work.
Man, Jacob Plank put down a 1917.
Wow.
Unbelievable. That's half a tenth quicker than Nathan Mann's quickest lap. As
Fastest lap of the race. Wow.
Lee Campbell gets now to the outside of Brandon Honeycutt looking for that 3rd position.
Ooh.
I'm going to tag the wall a little bit. That's all right.
Hitting the wall.
You can remind them no matter how many times you hit it, it's not going to move any. But
No, you can't make this racetrack any wider than already it is.
no, you cannot. The 28 and these 94 looking to follow the 14 on the outside. Not going to be happening here though. We're going to have our 8th caution on lap number 84.
Kirby Wainscott has had an issue on the track again.
Oh, loose in the turn.
Drifting through the corners, caught it, and then just lost it. Looks like the exact same wreck as he had earlier in the race.
And that's the worst too, because when it happens the second time, you just sitting there just mad at yourself. Do you ever seen Corey LaJoy when
Yep.
how mad he was in qualifying?
Yep.
That's exactly how I feel when I do it a second time around, and then I'm gonna do a 3rd and then a 4th. So, oh man, I give him credit. He hasn't done it more. I usually do worse.
Oh yeah, me too. 'Cause we got some takers on pit road now.
Yes, we do. The drivers who hadn't come previously, Brandon Honeycutt. I mean, with just coming to 30 laps to go, I don't see these drivers coming back down pit lane again. And I think that they're on a pretty decent strategy because I think this is a pretty good strategy for these drivers right now where they're at.
I do too, because Brandon, he's led some laps, so he's got a car capable of winning tonight. So does both Brandons for that fact. So we just have to. That's the beauty about racing. Everybody's on a different strategy. You just cannot pick which one's going to come to the checkered flag at the end of the race.
I think you said it best right there. Let's see, all right. We've got a mention now. Let's see, just completed lap 86, going on to lap number 87. So Jacob Plank, your current leader. Lee Campbell there in 2nd. Nathan Mann in 3rd. Chris Harris, oh my goodness. Chris Pendle in 4th. It's Marshall Harris in 5th. I was focused on Marshall because I was like, wait a minute, is Marshall in 5th? All the way back up here. What a great recovery.
Yeah, absolutely.
It looks like Marshall did have to use that fast repair, but you know what? It's looking clean and good track position again. We saw the speed that he had earlier. Let's see if he can keep that up here once they get back going green.
Yeah, he had speed, so hopefully he can keep the car pointing in the right direction on this run.
Yeah, it's going to be, I think something, of course, a lot of these drivers will continue to deal with. The track conditions probably haven't changed much as well from the start of the race, except for probably just a more rubber being laid down for them.
Yeah, the rubber being put down is probably the biggest thing, like you said, and that's why some of these be migrating up a lane or a lane and a half as the race goes on, which, like I said, we're coming almost to 32 laps left in this race. So,
and for those of you watching and wondering, well, why does Troy say that? Why are they going to venture up to those higher lanes if that inside is where the short lane is? That's the fastest way around the track. Well, we're talking about with that rubber, and you can even see it on the track itself where it's darker through the turns, where the rubber from the tires is being laid down. And what's happening is that, especially with how humid it is, it makes it very slick. And so what you're trying to do is actually try to get a little bit away from it, so that way you can have some fresh racetrack and really get the tires planted on the track and not on the rubber that's sitting on the track.
yeah, it's like you gotta find that extra grip, and about a lane and up is where they're gonna find it at right now, like you said, because that rubber's getting built in pretty good now.
All right, iRacing.com pace car down pit lane. Jacob Plank, he chose the outside here. The first time we're seeing someone on the outside. We'll see what Lee Campbell can do on the inside. Great jump for Jacob, and actually he's going to allow Chris Pendle to go ahead and take second from Lee Campbell. Well, we'll see if he can hold on to it.
I'm just watching them cars go over the bumps. Oh, we have a car in the wall.
All right, for now.
38, a Shane Trotter.
Oh, heavy damage. He's going to be able to get down to the inside, though, luckily.
Yeah, hit the wall hard.
And then I think we just had the 69. JC Fox tagged the wall a little bit there off of 4. Great view there as they come off of 2. I think with 30 laps to go, let's give these fans a turn it up session here, Troy.
No, absolutely. Let's go for it.
Oh, just as we're getting ready to come off, we are going to have our 9th caution. I believe it's the 9th caution here of the evening.
Correct.
Oh, man, there was some great views. Oh, we were just...
This camera right here is just perfect.
Oh, I love when they're coming off the turn, coming just down that straightaway. Oh, my goodness. Okay, let's see what happened here. Well, let me stop daydreaming here about cameras. Let's see
Look,
here.
Marshall just lost it again. Went in too hot.
Oh, I think that's a little bit of netcode and help with the
It
98.
looked like netcode. Yeah, absolutely it did.
Let's go back and see how bad that is. Let's get it to a... let's actually jump on board with the 98 of Andrew Teft in this situation here.
Yeah.
We'll slow it down. Man, that's like a foot of netcode right there. Granted, 21 was coming down, so the 98 may have made contact at one point, but definitely not enough to send him around that way.
Yeah, look, Brandon Sanfilippo.
Hit him good because it just shot that 21 around hard into the wall.
That's some bad netcode there, so.
Great job, though, on Harris to just hold his brakes as well, instead of coming flying off of the wall.
And you can tell this is getting down towards the end because a couple of laps ago, 7 of the top 13 cars just ran their fastest laps.
Boy, oh boy, that many?
Yeah, when I was watching when he was going, I just looked, 7 of the top 13 ran their fastest lap.
Wow, that is unbelievable.
These guys are ready to finish this race strong.
Yes, they are. We know we're gonna have probably just under 20 laps to go, if not right at 20 laps to go when we do go green. We'll see the lights don't go off, so we'll have 19 to go actually when we do go green. Jacob Plank still gonna be your leader. We've had some cautions here in the middle, but with the tires, I'm interested to see because Brandon Honeycutt, he's up to the 5th position already here in that number 13, having pit there on lap 85 most recently.
Yeah, that might come to advantage here if we can keep this thing under green. So
And Todd Slauson, Jesse Fox, Sean Dunaway, and Richard Odie, they all made their way down pit lane, along with Marshall Harris, of course, and Shane Trotter for pit stops. Kirby Wainscott, Alan Bergen, and Alex Teff, they've all exited the race here for the evening. Alex leading us to the beer stand. But look at Odie. He's been in the right spot every time. From 5 laps down. He's on the lead lap again.
Back on the lead lap. Good job in the 78 car. You got to stay with it, man. Good job.
Yeah,
Good
you
job.
do. I'll give you credit there, buddy. Just go ahead and hang on to it. From here on, right now, yeah, up there in 14th. And he was as far down as 19th. They're 5 laps down, so 5 spots gained as this iRacing.com pace car getting ready to go down pit lane once again. Jacob Plank going to choose the inside. Going to keep switching it up around for these drivers. Chris Pendle on the outside. Who's going to get a great... Chris Pendle with a great restart. I think Jacob actually may have just spun his tires a little bit, but Chris was there ready for it.
Yeah, and then just Jacob jumps out in the front right coming off turn 2. Oh, we got
Everyone.
everyone hitting the wall now.
Oh, Lee Campbell going to go in there hard. Going to use up that 20. That's some short track racing right there. That
Wow,
14
Lee,
used the 28 up for that run, and he did it clean. It's good.
8 tires are better than 4 is what they say.
8 tires better than 4. You said it perfect. Oh, that 13.
Brandon with the save. Good job,
Oh,
Brandon.
great save. But he's got those fresh tires. He definitely didn't want to let Brandon Sanfilippo get by him because he's also got fresh tires. But no, 13 going to hang on to him.
We're back up front of San Filippo there.
Yeah. So go back to the restart. The 35 definitely spun his tires. 94 did a great job in not spitting his tires because by far and away the best restart from that second place that we've seen. But definitely going to into the corner, that 35 had a lot more. Was a lot more comfortable driving it in there.
Oh yeah, he was absolutely. Like I said, that's probably during the whole race tonight. The leader's been able to get out at least the 3 car to advantage going in turn 1, but Christopher stayed with him that time, so he's ready to pounce if he slips up and makes a mistake.
And that's the thing, somebody can make a mistake, in front of you, but if you're not putting yourself in the right position, to pounce on it, then what's going to happen? It doesn't do you any good.
No, it will not. Like I said, you got to put yourself in the right position at the right time. And right now, Christopher hopes he's in that right position.
Yep. And so are these drivers right behind Lee Campbell here. He's got a freight train of drivers behind him, along with Nathan Mann. Andrew Teff is actually the driver with the freshest tires over from lap 74, so the caution just previous to the one where these drivers behind him came in. So Andrew's not in a bad position himself because I feel like the tires aren't going to be too much older than that of the 2 Brandons behind him.
No, he's not. And he's in a good position right now. Just watching Nathan Mann just past Lee Campbell right there coming off of 2, taking the position back. But here goes Lee looking back to the inside, and he can't cross him over.
Yeah, I just think that, it's going to have to get done on the outside, and the 98 is going to have a great run. He was throttling it hard. He really wanted to get to the outside there, Lee Campbell, because that's where the pass is going to have to be made. You saw him trying to do it on the inside. It wasn't working. He's got to get to that outside, and he's going to try the inside again here. On Lee, but it's allowed the 12 of San Filippo to get to his outside now, possibly.
Yeah, San Filippo might make a move on Andrews.
Oh, he's in the wall, though.
There. Oh, he's not there. They're putting it all on the line now for a great finish.
Oh, man, this is what short track racing is all about, and that's why I love seeing, the way Lee, used up that number 28, and then the 28, he didn't take any offense to that. You saw he just went right around him on the outside because 28 said, you know what, I'm faster than you. I'll go right around you on the outside. I don't need to use the 8 tires.
Oh, this is a good battle for 4th place right here.
Oh, this is great.
I think Andrew's going to be able to clear him this time, coming off of 2.
I don't think he's going to give Lee a choice. He sent it off to there to
So
take
Andrew's
that
like,
one.
you cut my nose off one time, it's my turn.
Yep, and then here comes, man. Lee Campbell's just is just dropping from here. Remember, Lee's got 40 lap older tire, or 20 to 30 lap older tires than these drivers around him. So he's just trying to hang on right now.
Yeah, he's trying to hang on to the last 9 laps or so.
And then Nathan Mann, he's trying to track down Chris Pendle here. You got to wonder, Nathan, his issue at the start of the race was he didn't do a good enough job saving his tires. He's catching Chris really well right now. Seems like he did a better job than Chris saving his tires here on this run.
Yeah, it looks like he's about 2/10 quicker than our second place car, Chris Pendle, that lap.
He matched the leader right there, Jacob Plank.
Yeah, he did.
So, and only about half a tenth. Wow, Chris is really having fun. Did you see when we were on board with it was actually Todd Slauson during that Turned It Up session. He was sideways
Oh,
coming
have
off
a
at the
wreck.
corners. Oh, Mo.
Have a wrecking too.
Oh, it's the Brandons. Oh, no. Man, this was a
man.
battle for that 5th position with Lee Campbell here.
Oh,
Dennis, a little hard
Dennis
into the.
Kane,
Mhm.
yep.
Oh man, they're all gonna make contact there.
Dennis got in the back of the 12 San Filippo, and the other, and Dennis Honeycutt had nowhere to go, and they just stacked up behind them.
Hold on, here we'll go back to. Want to get on board here with Dennis Kane to see what his Oh, there it is. That's
Drove it in deep.
and in my opinion, if the 12 isn't there, the 4 that it holds. You know that turn holds for him there. If the 12 isn't there, but because the 12 was there, he had to slow up just a little bit more. They make that contact, and it upsets the car for both of them.
Oh yeah, you bump these cars in the corner, especially on these bumps down here. It ain't gonna take much to spin the car around. That's for sure. It did. Unfortunately for the Brandons, they both was involved in it. I don't think Dennis had any damage other than the front end, if that much. So.
I don't think too much there either. Yeah, Dennis will be out. Looks like he should be all right. Definitely should be staying out. If he, no, he did come in though. You saw the 35 there, testing that restart. You saw him giving a good little launch there, trying to see what his car is gonna do. I don't know if this is gonna be a green-white checker. I think or a natural one. I mean, it's gonna be a green-white checker. I just don't know if it's gonna be considered natural or not.
I think it's gonna be a natural one. So we should be coming to one to go this time, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Let's see these drivers. I mean, these drivers are ready for it, of course. But let's see. No. So this will, in fact, be the first of 2 attempts at a green-white checkered.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what line that Jacob's going to pick this time, because he did them both, and then last time he spun the tires a little bit going in when he started in the inside. So
yeah, I think you still got to do the inside. It's worked for you, all but once. Granted, yes, the outside did work, but I think you have a lot more practice on that inside. You probably know what you did wrong on the previous time to not do it again this time around.
And his car is handled so good on the inside, probably the best car out of the 19 cars on the track here. So, and then he takes the bottom, so that answers that question.
That answers that question. I'm going to put Chris Pendle there on the outside. Nathan Mann, who we saw making some pretty good lap times, matching that of Jacob Plank on that last time around. Let's see if Nathan maybe doesn't use and yes, this is short track racing. Let's see if someone doesn't use a good front bumper here. The old chrome horn, as they say. There it is. Exactly.
You got Andrew up there in the 4th position now, Lee Campbell 5th, so who knows who's going to bring it home.
Yeah, Nathan, and then Jesse Fox, he pitted lap 97. He's got the freshest tires back there in that 5th position. So take us away here, Troy.
As the iRacing pace car comes into the pit lane, Plank with the restart, and Christopher Pendle has got a nose in front of him as we head into turn 1.
Can he keep it there? Jacob's going to get a great run on the bottom. Chris has got to run on the outside. No, Jacob's going to clear him there off of 2.
Well, Jacob's car is just too strong for these guys tonight. I mean...
But 94's got a great run through 3 and 4. White flag this time around. They're wrecking behind. Can they... Are they going to make it back around, though? The 94, does he use the bumper as they go into 3 and 4? I don't think he's going to be close enough.
He's not close enough.
We're going to see as they go into 3. The 35 is going to go high.
There.
It won't be enough. Jacob Plank with the win. Chris hard hit off the wall. Man, they were just driving the wheels off of it there on that final turn for everything they had.
Andrew Taft lost it coming off a 4, trying to get that 3rd position, and just lost it, and then carnage ensued afterwards.
Oh my goodness. What a finish. What a good race there.
Wow. Yeah, it looked like Christopher hit the wall, but Just they going for the win. I mean, what
Oh,
more can you do?
he drove the wheels off of that thing off that turn.
Yeah, he did.
He probably figured, hey, if Jacob spins it off this turn, I just got to say full throttle and
Yeah,
hope.
I'm going. I'm gonna Ross Chastain this sucker.
There you go. So we're. Oh my goodness! What a great finish there. Let's go ahead and bring them on in here. Let's go zoomed in first. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Hold on.
Jacob Plank with the Polish victory.
There you
lap.
go, Polish victory lap.
Famous by Alan Kowicki.
I'm gonna have to drag him up here manually. There we go. All right, Jacob Plank with our Polish victory lap here around the Nashville Fairgrounds. Jacob, you got us.
Yep, got you guys.
What a finish, man, and what a way to win that race. Unbelievable. That was a great finish there.
Yeah, that was, man. I just gotta say thanks to the 94 there. I mean, this is a short track race, and he could have easily, punted me and bumped me and got me out of the way. But I mean, he raced me with respect, so I appreciate that. But yeah, that caution came out, and I was none too thrilled, but we somehow pulled her off.
That was a great way to put that finish into play. Chris is definitely not that type of person to go on and just dump somebody for a win. He's content with second because he'll tell you he's had a lot of bad luck. He's happy with a good finish. But aside from that, Jacob, you're right. Good, clean racing. Mostly, everybody just trying to get a good feel for these cars. What was it like? We talked to you about getting through the field. How was it getting through them with those fresher tires?
I mean, it was definitely a challenge. I mean, I think it was the 12 and the 13 were up front, and they had stayed out, and they were trying to keep their track position up there, which I get. But I mean, that I knew at some point they had to pit, and then at the end there, the guys in the full send team were telling me about how here comes, I think it was Brandon Honeycutt. He was kind of coming through the field there with his fresh tires, and Andrew and them guys. So I mean, it felt like it was like Jaws queuing up in the background, but I mean, we somehow were able to. I am not good at green-white checkers at all. It's something I got to really work on, but somehow I was able to pull it off.
Yeah, and especially trying to restart on essentially 60 lap old tires in the process. So, Jacob, did you have Nashville Fairgrounds circled on the calendar, or did you just kind of show up and say, "Oh my goodness, this is a track I like now"?
I mean, I was very skeptical coming into the night. I've practiced here before, but not with the Xfinity cars, and I was like, oh man, I am not good at this track. But I think I did like 140 laps in practice, kind of got a feel of what lines to run, and then in practice I did like short, like 10 to 15 lap stints because I knew we probably weren't going to have long green flag runs in this. So I mean, once I got kind of familiar with the track and how the car handled to it, I guess I, get a little bit more confidence. And in the race, I was able to kind of find some stuff off turn 2, which is what I was kind of struggling with in practice. So, all in all, it's a good track. I like it.
Before I hand you off here to Troy real quick, and if I don't hopefully steal his question from you, how did you manage to just, I'm sure the 100+ laps out there in practice help, but you were just driving it over the bumps there, especially off of 2, like it was just nothing.
Yeah, it reminded me of Iowa a little bit off turn 2 and 1 and 2. I mean, you just kind of feel the car and be really smooth at the throttle, and once the car kind of feels pretty good and happy with the rear tires are sticking, then that's when you put her back to the floor.
Angel, you did steal my thunder, brother, on that.
Oh man, I knew it too. I was scared though if I didn't ask it and you didn't ask, and I would forget to. Oh, I'm so sorry, Troy.
No, it's all good.
Oh my goodness. All right. Nonetheless, Jacob, you don't have a ton of starts around for the well, I mean, obviously only your 4th start for the season. Getting home with the victory, kind of weight lift off our shoulders, or we're gonna try to continue to, of course, rack up maybe some more wins.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go trophy hunting.
I love it. I love trophy hunting. I love hearing that because that's all we hear when I listen to Chris Rice on Sirius XM. That's what colleagues' thing is, all about trophy hunting. All right, well, congratulations, Jacob, of course, on your first victory for the Xfinity Series. Let us know who all you'd like to thank, friends, family, sponsors, anybody who might be watching here tonight.
Yeah, just like always, man, just thank you guys for broadcasting this and taking time out of your nights to do this, and then the guys who put this league on, Andrew and all them. I mean, I've said it before, man. This league is a lot of fun. I love racing with these guys. Great group of guys you got here. Got to thank the guys at Full Send. Like I said, I just joined them a couple weeks ago, and they've been really good to me. And we were trying to work some restarts out there, me and Lee. So, which I don't think this is the right track. You get restarts to work out well with the tire spin. But I mean, all in all, they've been great teammates. So, like I said, thanks to everyone who makes this happen.
Yeah, great racing there. Thank you again, Jacob, and well, we'll see you next week, buddy.
Yep, see you guys.
Good win, bud. Good win.
Thanks.
All right, let's go ahead and bring in our second place finisher here tonight. If I'm not mistaken, we got back-to-back second place finishers here for you, Chris. Angel and Troy here in the booth.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Sorry, I think we took you away from your conversation there with Nate or Jacob, but nonetheless, we're gonna remove that part, race winner note. But another second place finish here, Chris. Bridesmaids again, but definitely a good back-to-back. Not to have any bad luck here.
Yeah, second place. It's this track was so hard to pass, so just to get up to the finish second was good and all in all. Man, bridesmaid again, like you said. Eventually, I'll get one of these things, I hope. But moved me up a few spots in the points, so I can't complain too much.
Yeah, I think that's always a great positive way to look at it. Of course, the winner there, Jacob, gave you a little bit of a shout out as well for not just dumping him into the corner as would be for a short track. But nonetheless, Chris, you mentioned how difficult it was to pass. Nonetheless, you were still trying to fight for that track position, but also trying to find out when you should or you shouldn't pit. What was going through your head in those maybe couple of cautions where you saw some of those drivers pitting behind you? Was it going through your head like, man, my bed's made, I got to go with it, or did you just really like how you felt with the car?
Well, so the car felt really good. That first 50, 60 laps, I know we had a couple cautions in through there, but I was saving some tires. I knew eventually I was going to have to pit. I had to set in my mind that if a lap caution come out within 50 to 60, 70 laps, I was going to go pit. That way, obviously, I knew I was going to make it on fuel. That way, obviously, if it did say green, I would have had to get good enough tires to get up there and contend. But I think most of my track position or most of my passes came on restarts because I was getting good jumps on restarts, especially on the outside there. A lot of guys were having problems. I don't know if it's just spinning tires or what, or just what timing the starts right. But I got a lot of my positions on the restarts there, and I was able to pass on the outside. Even if somebody was underneath me, I was able to pass them on the outside with the momentum. It's just really bumpy on the bottom. You can't really get the throttle down to get off the corner here, so you have to kind of baby it in the bottom. But yeah, it's just the car felt great. This is the first time I've been at Nashville Fairgrounds in probably 2 years on iRacing. I've not raced here much, so just to come out and get a second place is awesome. I had a shot at the win there at the end. I wasn't going to wreck nobody for it. Angel, you know me. I'm not going to wreck somebody on purpose, and I'm not going to wreck anybody for the win. I've been there with your leagues and stuff. I don't race that way. But I had a shot with him on the outside there, and I just overdrove the corner in two on that last restart there, and I just washed up the track, and he got around me. So, all in all, like I said, second place is great for me. I'll take the points. I mean, eventually I'll get me one, so hopefully.
Yeah, it was a really, really good finish there. And yeah, you definitely kept throttling it there off of 4 coming to the line. You wrecked it, everybody wrecked behind you though. So congratulations there again, Chris. Go ahead and let us know who all you'd like to thank, friends, family, and sponsors there.
Oh, obviously Racers Elite for letting me race. Me and Odie joined together and they let us race, and I've enjoyed racing so far in this league. It's been fun. Thanks to Odie for racing with me. I kind of helped him out a lot tonight. He didn't jump in the session until qualifying. He was having problems getting in there, so he was having issues. But thanks to Deep Racing, Premier Racing Club, and HTL Angel, Mr. Owner over there. That's my owner in the other league. But just everybody that supports me and watches me race, and thanks to the league for letting me race. I appreciate it. And I think we're at Kentucky next week, right?
Yeah, well, baby, we are. So we talked about just before this trophy hunting. We love winners, and yeah, as a team owner, we do love winners. So, Chris, congratulations there, buddy. Well, we look forward to seeing you next week. I know Kentucky's a pretty good track for you, if I'm not mistaken. So, look forward to seeing you there then.
Yeah, it's actually my home track.
Exactly as well.
Being
So,
so close to Cincinnati, this is my home track, so I'm going to hopefully do good next week.
all right, buddy. Well, we'll see you next week. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
See you,
Yeah,
man.
congrats, man.
Appreciate it.
All right, we'll go ahead and bring in Nathan Mann, and then Troy, I'm going to go ahead and let you take this one away with Nathan. Nathan, got you on board with the Sim Racing Media Network.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Good, Nathan. How are you, bud?
Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Sweating a little bit, but hey, we made it out alive and standing on the podium spraying Jacob and Chris with champagne, right?
Oh, absolutely. Tell us what was going through your mind on that last restart.
Well, I was really hoping Jacob took the bottom. I know he had kind of been bouncing between which line he was restarting on, and I was really hoping he'd take the bottom because one, I couldn't get a good jump all night on the restarts, but also I knew that Andrew behind me had fresher tires than I did for sure. So I knew him starting the bottom, me being able to get just that split second of a jump, was going to help me to try to hold off Andrew, and it ended up working out. That was really the main goal there. I knew I didn't, at that point with the green white checker, I knew I really didn't have much for Jacob and Chris, and hats off to them. I mean, they drove a great race. Jacob had plenty of speed the whole night, long run, short run. And I was just talking with him. He said he's not really much of a one lap hero, qualifying hero, but man, he kept his cool and held it together for the green white checkered. And I mean, it was about time he got one. So happy for him. But yeah, I'll take third all day at a track I haven't really put too much time into. I think I've run one late model race here ever. So tonight was a first for me. And yeah, I think next go round, if I'd do it again, I would probably just save a little bit more in the beginning, see if I can hold off the guys behind me.
Yeah, describe your car through the night because it looks like you fired off good there at the beginning of the race and it kind of leveled off the middle to the end and you came back towards the end of the race. How was the car?
Yeah, car was okay. I felt like I was playing around with it a lot in practice. So I was actually pushing the brake bias closer to the front tires, and trying just to get the car slowed down and not worrying as much about rotation. Short track, it's a little bit easier to put more wheel into it without, burning up the tires. So that was kind of my goal, and I was happy with the laps that I did in practice. But what I kind of figured out later on in the race was if I dropped the brake bias closer to where it started just a little bit, especially with the lower fuel load that we run, it definitely seemed to rotate a little bit better in the corner, and I was able to carry a little bit more speed. I think, that last run before the green white checkered had it to stay green. I think I had a shot to get Chris. I started to run him down there, but again, really difficult to pass in these cars. I think I said it when you guys pulled me up right before the start. I knew it was going to be hard to pass. Had a couple good battles tonight, but yeah, I mean, I'm super stoked with the P3. But obviously, like all of them, you love to win them, right? Everyone wants to win. That's why we're here. But yeah, I'm glad I'm up here talking to you guys and not in the garage.
Yeah, you was actually maxing Jacob's lap times there before that last caution came out, so you was on pace with the leader. So congrats on that, and also congrats from another North Carolinian. Congrats on your third place finish.
Yes, thank you.
Is there anybody you'd like to thank for your third place finish tonight? Just go ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. Got to thank my family and friends for watching. Hate that Logan couldn't join me tonight. I think it'd have been a fun short track. Wish I'd had somebody up there in the Budweiser racing channel with me, but it's all good. We held down the fort tonight. I want to thank my wife as well. I know she's out of town right now, but I know she's still supporting on her iPad or whatever she's watching on. And like I said, family and friends, it definitely means a lot. I get a real kick out of being able to drive and entertain them and make them proud and all that. So thank you to them, and thank you guys as well for great broadcast week after week.
Oh, absolutely. Good job on your third place position, and you'll go get them next week at Kentucky.
Yep. Thanks, guys.
See you, man.
All right, that was your third place finisher there, Nathan Mann. Let's go ahead and go over our final results here for tonight's race at the Nashville Fairgrounds. I apologize, you might hear my Dog in the background a little bit. Jacob Plank, your winner. Chris Pendle in second. Nathan Mann gonna finish in third. Jesse Fox, great recovery there. Gonna come up there in fourth. He said, and it was so close to his first career top 3 here. But you know what? Fourth, that's
job,
a great. And those are those things, you know. Great recovery. You made a great pit stop at the right time, and you made it to the carnage. So great job there. Up 5 spots from his starting position actually. For Jesse Fox. Then Andrew Teff would finish in 5th, Lee Campbell in 6th, Todd Sloss in 7th, John Dunaway in 8th, Brandon Honeycutt in 9th, Devin Schwartz would round out your top 10, Jason Burdick in 11th, Richard Odie will come back and finish 12th after
he had the most eventful night of all the racers tonight. So good recovery there, bud.
5 laps down and come back and finish 12th. Great for him. He could have finished 19th, but that's 7 spots he gained instead, and that's going to be a good points situation for him as well. Brandon Sanfilippo 13th, Dennis Kane in 14th, Marshall Harris in 15th, Shane Trotter would be 16th. 17th belonged to Kirby Wainscott, our own Alan Bergen in 18th, and then Alex Teff going to round out the field there in the 19th position. All right, next week, Troy, we head to Kentucky.
Yeah, completely different racetrack than what we saw tonight. So them guys put on a good short track race for YouTube tonight. So good job.
Yep, we're excited to see it there. Don't forget tomorrow night, Racers Elite, the Next Gen Series. They will also be, of course, broadcasted on the Sim Racing Media Network. And at Richmond, I'm not a big fan of the Next Gens, I'll be honest with you, and the way they race, just because it's not my racing style. But if you get good green flag runs at Richmond, I think it's one of the best combinations because it just, the way, because that car, you had to use the right front, but the way that Richmond rides, I don't know. I just love the way the Next Gens ride at Richmond. So I'll give credit. Tomorrow's going to be a good race for those drivers.
Yeah, we should put on a good show. I did some test laps today, and it's a tricky track, but if you get the hang of it, it's going to be a fun track.
All right, well, we wish you luck. Wish all those drivers luck tomorrow. Of course, make sure you like, share, subscribe, get those bell notifications running. Always come chat with us. We're happy to do so. Have all your friends that get to be or to watch, so that way you can support your friends that are out here on the racetrack. I want to thank you once again, myself, Angel Santiago, Troy Thomas here, my broadcasting partner, all of us from the Sim Racing Media Network. Wish you guys a great evening. Have a great night, and stay safe, everybody.